I was born and initially raised in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, which was a really great place to be raised. The grade school was on the block. We had a big park on the block, handball, racquetball, basketball, softball, right in my backyard. Across the street was the junior high school. Across the street was the high school. And just thousands of kids all over the place. Now, originally, I was born in the projects. You know, I grew up very poor. And in 1957, my father got what they call a dispossess because he was making $60 a week, which was over the amount that you could make to live in a city project. So then, luckily, there was a Mitchell-Lama co-op, and so that's where I spent the next 10 years of my life. I think that my parents would probably have figured I would not be going to college. It wasn't that I was capable, but I didn't study a minute. I originally went to Queensborough Community College. I was trying to transfer to Queens College, but back then the Vietnam War was going on, and I won the lottery. My number was 15, so I had to make a choice of what I wanted to do, and I ended up joining the National Guard. So I kind of took a year off from school, and then when I finished with the training, I came back, I got into Queens College, and that's where I graduated. In Queens College, there was a help wanted bulletin board. The Treasury Department was looking for accounting students. And so I called up about the ad. I went down to the federal courthouse in Brooklyn, and I took their position. And what the position was, it was a training spot to become a special agent with the Treasury Department. Law school wasn't yet because now I'm working full-time and I'm married. So I worked for about 6 years, and prosecuting cases with the Department of Justice that I was working up got me into the courtroom. Because these cases that I would work up, I lived with for maybe 3 or 4 years, and the U.S. Attorney only had it for a few months. So I would sit at counsel table while we prosecuted the case, and I said, I want to do what that guy does. And so I ended up going to St. John's Law School at night, which was a mile from my home, for 4 years. It was Monday to Friday back then. So I was studying for the bar 7 days a week, 6 in the morning to 10 at night. Told my friends, don't call me. And I went back to the office on Monday and told my group manager I'm leaving. And he was like a little bit blown away, saying, how could you leave? You just took the bar. You don't know if you passed. And I said to him, George, I know I passed because I did the work. And if you do the work, you're going to succeed. So when we first started the law firm, it was in the basement of my house. Within 1 month of our forming Parker Waichman, there was that terrible terrorist bombing in New York of the World Trade Center. We were able to get on what they call the Plaintiff Steering Committee to represent all of the injured people in that bombing. And so there was Parker Waichman, 1 month old, in the basement of my house, and we're part of that group of law firms representing everyone for the tragedy at the World Trade Center. And the thing that keeps me working is my clients. Knowing how badly injured they are and how they need my attention. And even if they don't hear from me, I'm working on their cases. So that's what keeps us going, is knowing that we have badly injured clients that need our help. They're suffering, and we're in a position to make a change in their life for the better.